Hi, welcome. Soleil here. How you doing? Well, this is a new video and we're going to talk a little bit more about the power of your silence. Yes, there is power. I know there are a lot of videos about similar topics, no contact rule, the power of your silence, but this is very special because the focus here is on you. It's not what silence is going to do to the other person. And I'm going to give you four advantages, four good things that happen to you when you decide not to talk anymore. All right. I'm going to start with giving you an example. Emotions are like water, like this glass of water. So when you move this and you stir the water is agitated, it's not still. The same happens every time you talk to your ex. Every time you send a text that you're waiting for an answer and that doesn't come, the, this water keeps moving and moving. It's not still. But if you don't touch this anymore, little by little, this water will become still. See? A little bit like this. When your emotions are still and you are feeling a little calm inside, you feel a little bit of more peace, you are really connecting with what is going on inside you. Because as long as we blame another person or any circumstance external to us, we are having a lot of distraction about what is really going on with us. And when we go through a heartbreak, we are so much into trying to understand what happened that all our energy, all our attention is elsewhere. And we kind of forget that we are going through something ourselves that is not all the time related to our ex partner. It's more about us, about we are facing a lot of things that were there before the heartbreak. If we have a difficult childhood or we have some trauma in the past, all that is going to come to the surface, it's going to show up. And we believe that that was provoked or caused by our ex-partner, but actually that was the trigger. But those feelings, those emotions, the fear of rejection, the fear of abandonment, all that was there even before. Yeah, trust me, it happens. So the other thing that happened when we decide not to talk anymore, and even if we receive a text, we decide I'm not going to answer, I'm not going to engage in anything else. We are taking care of ourselves, and that is very empowering. Because if we don't do this work, no one is going to do this for us. And when you, little by little, you start realizing that you are capable, you have the capacity to say, no, this is my time, I don't want to talk anymore, you're going to feel that oh my God, I have the power to say no. I have the power to decide what is good for me and what is not. And you can also do this with your own thoughts. Of course, we are bombarded by thoughts all the time. And when we are dealing with an emotional stuff, all our thoughts are like this, flashing in our mind all the time. But we can decide, because, okay, let's take this thought, for example. That might be something like, no one really likes me. Okay, how do you feel when you think that? Not happy. So then you can decide, okay, this is just a thought. It's not a reality. So I can decide what to do with this thought. Okay, I'm not going to engage. I'm not going to pay attention to this. So I let it go. It requires practice. I know it's not easy, but it's possible. So you can decide every day, every moment, what I'm thinking here is good for me, it makes me feel good about me or not. Okay, then it's my decision. I let it go. So the other advantage of the silence or the distance is that you are allowing yourself the time to feel that you have the power to decide what is good for you, and you're taking care of your own heart, your own wounds. And that is really good, because the other thing that happens is you're not exposing yourself to more hurt. You know, when you send that text and you're waiting for an answer, you know that you're checking your phone, you're waiting for that, but you're waiting with anxiety. You are like terrified. You're terrified about what answer that is going to be, what is going to be the reaction, and you live in stress. And when we are under a lot of stress, this is not good for us. It's not good for our health. It's not good for anything. We cannot concentrate in our work. We cannot. It's like we are at the mercy of our own emotions. So that when we are at the mercy of our emotions, it's like we don't have control over anything, and that makes us victims, powerless. Deciding to go silent, not to talk anymore, is a very, very powerful decision, and you can do this. So if you have any questions or any comments, please leave them below. I am Soleil Costa, and this is Creating Conscious Relationships. Stay tuned, and I see you next time. Much love to you. Have a great day. Bye.